G'day everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Simbungie. Welcome back if you're coming back for a second time. Hello if you're new. Today we're talking about coins, silver coins in fact, which is great because I don't have many silver coins and it gives me something to learn, really. So I'm involved in the Tassie Coin Hunter's silver challenge, silver stacking challenge, should I say, which is going on for the year 2022, which is this year. Anyone can join in, anyone at all, I think. Oh, there's rules and regulations, right? I think the rules are that you have to be stacking silver coins. There have to be coins over 80% silver in order to be counting towards your total. And they have to have been stacked, collected, bought, purchased, scavved, gifted, whichever way you want to look at it, during this year. So there we go. I think that's the rules. Tassie Coin Hunter, you might have to correct me if I'm wrong. So this is my monthly update, or it's actually my 2 months, because I didn't do a January update. I didn't think it was necessary. But I haven't really found a lot of silver, and I'm not having a lot of luck. I go to all the op shops, I go to boot sales, markets, I'm looking on Gumtree, I'm looking on eBay. I'm not finding anything that I would consider good value, so that's why I'm not purchasing. Honestly, everything I say in this video is not financial advice. This is just my observations, what I'm doing, and what I think about the current state of silver coins in Tassie, where I am. And yeah, so this is just me. Don't take a financial advice from it, right? Okay, with that said, I've been looking at every op shop and everywhere I can online for just good buys on silver. And considering, silver had taken a bit of a dip, and there was the baseline price of silver, like the melt weight, had dropped, but no sellers were really reflecting that in their sales price. I guess because if you're a retailer or a reseller, you've purchased it at a price that you have to sort of stick to, or you make a loss. So I purchased a couple of things online. Let's crack into them, because this has been a very long intro. Gifts to myself. This is my own mail, yay. Now this one came from eBay. And this is a coin that I really wanted to buy. This was on my wish list. So this was first one that I purchased, and I looked at other places on the day when I had that itch to buy, and I couldn't find anywhere that was selling. Like, online catalogs and online listings are just great for someone like me who lives in the middle of nowhere, and there are no coin shops here. My chances of getting to a coin shop are next to zero. There's a local one that I go to maybe every 3 months. And other than that, if I can't buy online, I just can't buy. Or, it's really hard unless you're going and just lucking onto something. There's just nothing here for the people of Tassie. I think down south has got the only coin shop. That's in Hobart, and that's about 5 hours drive from where I live. So that's a long drive for some silver, and I won't make any good buys. Good price once I factor in fuel. Right, so I purchased this, and this came with free shipping, so I'm not going to, let me just put this back here, I'm not going to dob on the person who sent it to me, because you get what you paid for, right? And this was an eBay purchase, and I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the price. I'm happy with the fact that it made it to me. That was cool. But this is how it was wrapped. It was just in a normal envelope, and their tamper-proof or tamper-evident seal was just stick that down and pen lines. And when it came to me, when I received it, the lines were still all lined up, so no one had opened it. But that was just loose, and it was sticky taped down in the bottom of the envelope, and then it sort of worked its way into a corner. So what was in this little bundle of joy here that I purchased for myself, wrapped in the finest of fine packaging there. I purchased $1 bought myself $1. What I did purchase was a 2022 1 ounce 49 silver Kookaburra. And this is a legit 1 ounce Kookaburra. Can you... Oh, I didn't bring a pointing stick. In the first R of Kookaburra, there's a tiny little dot you might be able to see at the bottom of the R, and that is the security feature, and then they've got the P here for Perth Mint. So this is 1 ounce of fine silver. Purchased that from eBay, 2nd of February. Yep, so it cost me $59.50, free postage, and it's 1 ounce of silver. So on the date that I bought it, it's easy to work out what it cost, or what its bullion melt weight is. The silver spot price on the day was $31.50 per ounce, and this is an ounce, so $31.50. I paid $59.50, so quite a premium on that. And I know it's really hard to... This isn't a silver stacking type coin. This is not for stackers. This is for collectors of numismatic coins. So I wanted this one, so I purchased it, and it counts towards my silver stack. All right, that's that. You can't argue with that, and it matches this little number here. Fluffy's coming to join us. Go away, cat. This one, so you can see the birds. This one here is a 2008 Kookaburra, and this was a swap from Centre Georgie. And what I'll do is I'll pop some links in the description, because he has done 2 videos on both these coins, and I don't want to cover again everything that he's said already, and he said it a lot better than I possibly could. So we'll keep that one there. So I've got two coins in the Kookaburra series. Kookaburra series has been going for 32 years now, so I've got another 30 of those to collect. What else did I buy? Right, so I've had a bit of a grizzle about the packaging on the one that I paid no postage. Yeah, well, Julie learnt, like a lesson that will stick with me. It's happened a couple of times now. You get what you pay for. Look at this one though. This one I paid postage for. I paid a grand total of $7.20. Look at these lovely stamps. These are from National Stamp Week in 1980. So for my $7.20 of regular shipping through a registered company, well, the sender's details are on the back, but they did give me a little bit of promotional material, and I'm happy to say that these guys have... This is my first purchase, and I'm very happy. I'm happy with the packaging. I'm happy with the shipping and what I actually received in the end. So yeah, here we go. There's the packing. It's all reused card in different sizes, and my product inside was safe, and the bag itself was padded. Like, you know, compared to free shipping envelope, here was just an envelope. This one, yep, was it worth the money? Well, that's regular shipping. Definitely worth the money. This is what I purchased. And I purchased this from the Purple Penny coin shop, which are in South Australia. I've never been to their shop. Like I said, for people like me who live in the middle of nowhere, the online sales are the best ways to find things. So their online catalogue, I always look at they have a lot of good error coins. I just look at them and drool. But it does give me a lot of insight into what to look for. And also these guys put out a weekly video on their YouTube page. So I'll put a link to their YouTube site down in the description as well. These guys, I would count them as experts. If you're listening to me and you haven't looked at those guys, go and look at them, because I'm just a beginner and I'm learning from masters. And Mark and Catherine have been in the game for a lot longer than me, so I will definitely give them a shout. So this is the 1991 Tasmanian $10 silver uncirculated coin, and I bought this just because a bit of state pride, and I love it. It's so cheesy. It is, like, it's the 90s. You go, oh, Tassie's the Apple Isle. And there we go with Cradle Mountain and Dove Lake. Like, even the photography in this is just so 90s. Okay, I'll give you a read of this. The rugged independence of many Tasmanians is reflected by the land in which they live, from its wild mountain peaks to untamed waterfalls and its roughly sculpted coastline. But Tasmania boasts many other riches as well. They range from extraordinary wildlife, much of it is unique to this island state, to many of Australia's oldest historical buildings and structures. In fact, Hobart, containing a wealth of old buildings, is Australia's second oldest capital, founded in 1804. Photograph here of Russell Falls, which is down south near Hobart. There's a little Tassie devil, carnivorous marsupial, and that is Cradle Mountain. And here's the coin. This is the coin that I paid for. This is the Tasmania $10 commemoratives. Hang on, I've got my Renix book over here. So these came out as a series. Now, I've already got the 88 bicentenary, I bought it because I love it. And this is the Renix. What are we looking at here today? Coin and banknote values, 30th edition. Come down to state series for Tassie. Yeah. I think this is probably another case of more proofreading required, because I think that's meant to be over there. Okay, so I'm going to read from under the state series of Western Australia, because I think that is the correct information. Yeah, okay, so there were 26,150 of these made. And there were 8 in the series. 925 silver. But they aren't very collectible, because I think the only people who really collect them are the people who have strong association with the state for which the coin represents. Well, look at that Makloof effigy on the back, and that's Pennyroyal in Launceston. I've got Port Arthur, jeez, Port Arthur, Simbungie, pronounce it better. And that one is Tasman Arch. Your $10 silver Tasmanian coin is the 6th in an Australian state series and features the Tasmanian coat of arms, modelled by Tony Dean Kellock. The obverse shows the traditional portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Makloof, which is that one there. I do like the Makloof effigy. So that's that. Right, that's the coin. I like that one. I just wanted to show that one off more than my Kookaburra. So we've got 925 silver in that one. The coin itself is 20 grams. When I purchased this on the 2nd of February, if I was to just melt it down and just sell it as a blob of silver, it was worth $20.56 based on the 0.6526 ounces of silver that were in there, using the spot price of the day. Yeah, because it's got 18.5 grams of silver all up there. Today, what's it worth today? Which is a couple of weeks later. Silver price has gone up due to market volatility. $21.90. So it's gained $1.50. Woo! But it cost me sweet FA. Like, I paid $26 from the purple penny for this one, and I paid my $7.20 shipping fee. I don't think they weren't making a massive premium on it. These coins are, I think they're better as their numismatic value, but no one else seems to like them, so maybe they might make a good option for people wanting to collect some silver at a good price. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to collect the rest of the series. I haven't seen any for sale around here anyway. No, I haven't seen any for sale around here at all. Now that I think about it, none on Gumtree, none in real life. So, and none at the coin shop that I've been to in Burnie. They haven't had any for sale either. So, yeah. All right, that's that. Oh yes, and my last one was my florin. So this one does count to my total. So these are my two purchases. I should leave that out so you can see the coin, because that's the bit that we're talking about. They are my two purchases. This is my florin. This one cost me 20 cents because I noodled it. I got it from the bank, so it was passing off as a 20-cent coin. And based on today's current silver spot price, it is, if I was to melt it down, based on the silver content, which is 10.46 grams of silver, 0.369 ounces, $12.36. It's gone up a little bit as well. Okay, so let's look at some figures. That's my entire silver stacking challenge haul so far. That's all I've got. And right, let's have a look at costing even. Costing's interesting. It is to me. I paid, for the Tasmanian coin, paid $33.20. For my Kookaburra coin, I paid $59.50. For my florin, I paid 20 cents. Thank God, because that'll bring the average price down and make it look a little bit better, because as I'm saying to you, this is not a good way to stack. This is a good way to collect numismatic coins and things that you like, but if you're a silver stacker, no, this is not working out to be a very economical way of doing it. Yeah, because the silver content today in that one, okay, so what I've paid all up for these is $92.90. $92.90. That includes postage and petrol, and I didn't include my time, but that's the cost. And what they're worth today, based just on if I was to melt them down as bullion only, we've got $20.56, we've got $33.58, and we've got $12.36 for a total of $66.50. Yeah, so $92.90 versus $66.50 if you were to sell them just for the silver. What are we running on, a $26.40 premium? Yeah, that's a lot. But your Kookaburra C is always going to sell for a little bit more than just melt weight, because it's a numismatic coin and it's collectible. This is not financial advice, but anyway, this is what's going on. So as far as my silver stacking goes, final wrap up, I have managed to stack or save or collect or buy or scavenge or beg or borrow or... No, I don't think I'll be doing any stealing. Oh, hang on, that one was a bit of a steal. Stealing in the legit sense. I'm currently at 57.31 grams of pure silver. 57.31 grams. I haven't weighed the coins themselves. I'm just going on the silver weight. So I am 5.7% there towards a kilogram. And I've got, 10 months to go? Okay, this is going to be fun. I thought I'd get away my purchases first and foremost, and then try and focus on the scrounging and stacking, but we'll see what happens, especially with the current world situation regarding volatility in the market. I'm not really sure how things are going to play out. I'm not willing to play a silver stacking game for the sake of winning if it's going to cost me in the long run. I'm still going to try and do it in a rather frugal manner. So join me, and please, if you are joining in this challenge, let me know. And if you're doing it my way, let me know. And if you're just going to go out there and, buy a 1 kilogram silver kookaburra in November, you probably might win the challenge, but is it really a challenge? Dunno. Depends how you challenge yourself. Rightio, I'll catch you another day. Bye-bye.